carry you forward, carry you to be successful. There was no substitute. Of course, there is no substitute for hard work. Wanted us to realize and become better people. But I think for a short time people really changed in a big manner. But again back to square one. I don't know. We humans have become different. Hazardous. But when I see it happening to a common man, a simple person doing it to another simple person just because he is prospering, this is not acceptable. I think very clearly there is an agreement signed between all the stakeholders that after Mopa becomes a reality, Dabolim will continue, and I don't see any reason why Dabolim will not function as a normal airport. And by a study carried out by various agencies, the growth in air traffic is only going to increase in a very big way. As the growth in air traffic is there, naturally you need more flights, you need space for aircraft to be parked, other allied services. I think with Mopa coming up, you will have a lot of these things happening, and there is enough traffic for Dabolim as well as the privately run airport which is going to be Mopa. This is the Airport Authority of India Airport, and since that is going to be also a cargo hub in a big way, that is Mopa, I think we should make efforts to really build it into one. Like in the industry sector, I want to have logistics as an industry being built up systematically in a big way. Goa can become a trading hub. We have to work in that direction, and I think our government is working in that direction, wherein you will have people coming, both landing at Dabolim, both landing also at Mopa, and they will decide between themselves. Ultimately, competition is always good. Ultimately, whatever they charge, like airport charges, handling of different air services, when there is competition between a private player and airport authority, there is bound to be a lowering of the charges, which will benefit to the end flyer, and this is going to be a win-win situation for everyone. Maybe initially for any new thing to come, there are certain teething problems. It is whether the chicken came first or the egg came first. Now with Mopa coming up, we have seen the highway developing. We have a broad highway. Distances are not going to be a problem. People will have the choice of landing in Dabolim or landing in Mopa. That is what we have to give us. On the contrary, the coming up of Mopa is indicative of the tremendous emphasis on growth, on good projects, good infrastructure being built in the state of Goa. Of course, people had a doubt that whether we will continue with Dabolim after Mopa becomes a reality. Previously, we spent about 450 crores. Now demolishing the old arrival and departure, old part of the airport, we are spending another 250 crores. So totally 700 crores. You mean to say these 700 crores which are being spent and 500 of them have already been spent is for nothing to keep the airport closed? It cannot happen. We are in tune with reality. You will see it happening. Both airports will become a necessity because, as you know, because of naval restrictions, we have seen sometimes when they want certain slots to land at that particular time, those slots are not available because it is also a defense airport. So those during that particular time, people will be able to go to Mopa. And nowadays, people are going in the morning and coming in the evening. You have seen this new thing happening. It has been happening for quite some time, but there was a slight hindrance because of the restrictions imposed by Navy. With Mopa coming up, that restriction will go. You can go in the morning to any big metro, complete your work, and come in the evening. So this is going to be a matter of convenience for people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.